Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is day 18 of daily CGI. Today I started learning sculpting tools in Blender for the first time. As you can see, this sphere here is a victim of my testing. I've just been going through these tools one by one and playing around, seeing what they do. When I run out of space, I just start a new object, a new sphere. It gives me more, a fresh slate to work with, so to speak. So I've been learning that. I hooked up my XP Pen Artist 15.6 Pro drawing tablet. So I've got that in the center right in front of me. I've got a keyboard to the left and the mouse to the right. Excuse me. So a few things that I've already learnt just from doing this. Keyboard on the left is a stupid idea for me personally because I'm left-handed, so I have to hold the stylus in my left hand. So then to have the keyboard on the left side where I'd be pressing these shortcuts or buttons to, hotkeys or whatnot, dumb idea. Keyboard's got to go on the right-hand side or somewhere else. The same with the buttons down the left-hand side of the drawing tablet. There's 8 buttons and a scrolly wheel thing. I have to flip it 180 degrees and then flip it software side, it seems. I haven't done that yet. But these are things that you're only going to think about and learn as you go in and do them. So, yeah, it's day 1 for this too. So, I already watched a Blender Fundamentals course that covered this. They did about 20 minutes on sculpting tools. And it was pretty good. So I wasn't completely clueless as to what to expect, but I didn't remember everything. I've also I looked up sculpting in Blender 3.4, and it came up with videos such as Sculpting with Blender for Beginners tutorial from Ryan King Art. It's a video that was posted 2 years ago and has 1.2 million views, a lot of positive thumbs up and comments on it. And he gave some great advice in that for beginners. What a lot of people say if you're trying to learn how to sculpt characters, whether that be monsters or human characters, is learn human anatomy or just anatomy in general. You could focus on animals as well. So that's also a pathway that I want to go down. When I say I'm a beginner, I'm basically a complete beginner. It's like I have an interest in these things. Leonardo da Vinci, for example, has some great anatomy sketches. I don't think it's controversial to say. And, his method was pretty extreme. He would dissect human bodies through the course of his life to study human anatomy. So it was young and old, male and female. I think he sourced his bodies from hospitals and whatnot. So that's pretty extreme. not going to go to that extent. I'm sure people don't do that these days, but all of this to say that because they've been studying human anatomy for so long throughout history, there's a lot of free resources available that aren't even covered by copyright. So, like a lot of copyright-free books that can be downloaded online on this topic. So, yeah, I'm going to go down that path and study that. The other thing about sculpting that people were saying is that it can take years to actually become proficient or get good at sculpting, which seems like a fair observation. So when people show their old Blender sculpts from like year 1 or year 2, they don't look all that good. But then, the further in time they progress, the better they become. I think that applies to most things in life. So, I mentioned that because I don't have any, expectations of learning this stuff fast. I've got to be in it for the long haul, We're on day 17 of, thousands of days, technically. Or day 18, rather. So I'm just going to keep studying this, playing around with this, trying to get used to this setup. Or I'm thinking on days where I actually go in and try to practice in sculpting, I might change the keyboard from my Logitech G510 keyboard, which I've been praising relentlessly because it has these extra 18 keys on the side. But obviously now there's a downside to that because it's so cumbersome and so bulky a keyboard. So I've got a wireless, like a mini wireless keyboard that I might set up just to keep things neat in these circumstances. I don't know. We'll see how we go. I guess that's it for today. That was quite a waffle, quite a ramble. But there's not really much else to say. So I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. See you next time.